Is this another video or a whole other video? When do we use the word other? When do we use another? What about using the word another and using the word different? In this video, we'll clear this up by explaining how we think about things in English. And if you watch to the end, I'll have a bonus lesson showing how to use the words little, few, and a lot. But you have to wait till the end. Hello students, welcome back to the English Danny channel. Before we begin the lesson, don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you haven't already, and please give this video a like and share it with your friends. Also, if you have any suggestions for future videos, please leave them in the comments below. Thanks. Okay, so today's video is about the words other, another, and different. English language learners sometimes get a little confused about how to use these words. Let's start with the easy ones first, the words another and different. Okay, these words can be confused sometimes because they have very similar meaning. For example, you could say, I want to play another game. I want to play a different game. And these sentences can have pretty similar meanings in English because the word another can sometimes mean a different person or thing. But here's the difference between them. Another can also mean one more person or thing, or an amount, and different can never have this meaning. So we can ask the question, would you like another cup of tea? Which means, would you like one more cup? And we can answer, oh yeah, I'd like another. If you wanted a cup of something that was not tea, then you might say, no, I'd like something different, please. So here are some more examples using another to mean one more or just more. I can't eat another bite of food. I need to extend my visa for another 2 weeks. We should wait another 5 minutes for Bob to get here. Now, the word different means not the same, but the word another means some other. So sometimes these meanings are similar, but sometimes they're not. Let's look at examples. We need another person. We need a different person. The first sentence means we need one more person or some other person. But the second can mean we need a different person from the person we have now. Another is about an addition, but the word different is about something not being same. Now, this difference can be a little subtle, and if you don't get it completely yet, don't worry. It's only important that you know a difference exists. The more you practice using these words, the more you'll understand how to use them. Check the description below for a worksheet that will give you more help using these words. Now, one more difference between another and different is that we can use different with plural nouns, but we can't use another with plural nouns. So, if I'm playing cards, I would have to ask for different cards, not another cards if I want several more. But if I want one more card, I can say, another card, please, or a different card. But usually, we would ask for another. Now, what if I want to change my hotel booking? I would have to say, I want to book my stay for different days, not another days. It wouldn't work that way. We don't use another with plural nouns. We use another with singular. So let's get to the hard part. When do we use another and when do we use other? They actually have the same meaning. It's just that another is used only with singular nouns and other is used with plural nouns or nouns that cannot be counted. This is something we call non-count nouns. Okay, what's a non-count noun? This is actually an interesting idea in English. This means a thing that can't be easily counted because it exists in a lump or in a mass or in a way that it doesn't have distinct parts or parts that can be easily counted. So an example of that would be water. If you see water, it's hard to count it. You would just say there's some water there. And another example would be money. So you can have $1, $2, $3, but we would only say, I have some money. Another example will be an abstract idea like honor. Again, you wouldn't say, I have 1 honor, 2 honors, 3 honors. In English, we would just say, I have honor, or I have some honor. And another example, which may be a little bit more difficult, but it's with something like salt. So if you think about salt, there's lots of little tiny particles that are too small to count easily. It exists in a pile. And so we wouldn't say there is 1 salt, 2 salts. We would just say there is some salt, or I need some salt. Okay, now, how does that apply to another and other? Okay, so we use another with singular nouns. So I'm going to the party with another friend. The group just ordered another round of drinks. Mr. Smith has changed his hotel stay to another day. And we use other with plural nouns. I'm going to the party with other friends. The group just ordered some other drinks. Mr. Smith has changed his hotel stay to some other days. Okay, how about some examples using non-count nouns? Here are some. I want some other food. This isn't very good. Do you have any other money? We can't take bills this large. We have some other music if you don't like this. Check the description below for more examples of how to use other or another, and for more examples of non-count nouns. Okay, so how about that bonus tip I promised? Well, here it is. Once you understand how to use non-count nouns, you also understand how to use the expressions not just other and another, but also few, a little, many, and a lot. Let me show you. We'll start with few. Few is a word that we use with plural countable nouns to mean a small amount. If we say a few, that changes the feeling a little bit to mean some or some small amount. So for example, few people are traveling for the holidays this year. A few friends are visiting me this week. Few things bother me more than rude people. A few words of kindness can help make a good impression. Now, we use the word little when we're talking about non-count nouns. So we would say, we only have a little time to get ready. There's very little water left in my glass. I only have a little money after my trip. This man has little honor since he behaves so poorly. Now, what if you want to talk about a large quantity or many things? That's where we have those words much, many, and a lot. And we use many with countable nouns. So, for example, I have many friends. There are many people here. Mr. Smith gave many good grades in his class. And we use much for non-count nouns, but it's a little different because we usually use much in negative expressions only. So, I don't have much money. We don't have much time left. This man doesn't have much honor in him. Okay, but what if you have a positive expression? Well, for that, we've got the phrases a lot of or lots of. And we use these expressions in all situations. So here are several examples. I have a lot of money. We have lots of time. This man has a lot of honor. I have a lot of friends. There are lots of people here. Mr. Smith gave a lot of good grades in his class. You can find many more examples in a free worksheet in the description below if you want more practice. You need to practice a lot to get better. Okay, that's the end of today's lesson. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and like and share this video if you found it helpful. And add any comments or suggestions below. Thanks for watching. See you next time.